Monopoly market has only one seller in an entire industry. It means the goods and services provided by monopoly firm is unique and no cross substitutes. Therefore, the monopolist price is the market price. In other words, monopolist is a price maker. There is only one firm in the monopoly market because of strict barriers to the entry of new firms. Monopoly arises when there are no cross substitutes and barriers to entry. Barriers to entry can be caused by natural, ownership, and legal factors. A natural monopoly happens when one firm can meet the entire market demand at a lower price than two or more firms could. For instance, P&B is the sole electric power distributor in West Malaysia. Due to economies of scale, this single firm provides electricity at a lower cost than two or more firms could. Ownership barrier to entry happens when one firm maintains monopoly status through control over raw resources. For example, De Beers controls the world's production of raw diamonds. Secondly, a firm has ownership barrier to entry when it has exclusive copyright to the production of an innovative product. For example, Microsoft owns the Windows operating system brand. Legal monopoly occurs when the government gives exclusive rights to a firm to sell certain products in a certain area. This can be done by issuing patents, licenses, copyrights, or public franchises to a firm. Patent is a right granted by government to exclude others from making, using, or selling an invention. This allows patent holder has the sole right to produce the commodity. For instance, Mickey Mouse is a toy design invented by Walt Disney. The inventor was granted Mickey Mouse patent right by the United States government in 1930. However, a patent is valid for 20 years in the United States. On the other hand, copyright is referred to the expression of ideas such as artistic works from books, paintings, songs, movies, and computer programs. For example, cookbook of Jamie Oliver cannot be reproduced without permission because it involves expression of ideas on cooking recipes of Jamie. However, people can still follow the recipes in the cookbook because they are replicating the ideas contained in the literature work. If the recipes were protected by a patent, users would need permission to follow them, since patents protect particular ideas from being used without authorization. Legal barrier to entry can be created through government license that controls entry into particular occupations, professions, and industries. For example, Genting Malaysia Berhad is granted the sole casino license because gambling is strictly regulated in Malaysia. Lastly, public franchise is another type of government-created monopoly. A public franchise is created when a government restricts to a market to a single firm which it appoints. This is to ensure the public gets the best provider for the best price. For instance, the government has given the right to install the satellite TV system to Astro in Malaysia. Monopolist has two choices of price setting strategies, namely single price and price discrimination. A single price monopolist sells each unit of its output for the same price to all its customers. For instance, Luxottica produces almost all of the designer sunglasses in the global wholesale market. This Italian firm sells sunglasses of a given type and quality for the same price to all of its customers. On the other hand, a price discriminating monopolist sells the same good at different prices to different customers. For example, electric company charges lower rate to industrial users as compared to household users. Moreover, Disneyland Park charges lower ticket price for the visitors below 10 years old. In summary, perfect competition market has many firms selling homogeneous products. Therefore, individual firm has no power to control product price. In other words, the firms in the perfect competition market are price takers. Since all of the sellers produce identical products, barriers to entry the perfect competition market is very low. Therefore, non-price competition such as advertising is not necessary. Companies that produce agricultural products such as wheat and corn are in the perfect competition market. On the other hand, monopoly market has one firm only in an industry that produces unique product. Hence, monopolist has power to control over product price. Therefore, monopolist is a price maker. Barriers to entry the monopoly market is very high due to natural, ownership, and legal barriers to entry. Some of the monopolists may compete through advertising. Firms that are producing public utilities are among the examples of monopolists.